All right, welcome everybody. So, we're gonna go for Valiant. I've got the rank 3s I need, or at least can easily get them. I honestly forget exactly what it is, but that part's fine. But I need to beat Chapter 3 and take down Cerastes at least once. I think we should have the stuff for that. Um, but to help us in this, let's start the stream with a little bit of spice and open a couple crystals. Also, Kat, you're gonna have to tell me how you like it. I've heard good things, but I don't know if I have it in me to go back and do that after Yote. All right, what do we got here? So I'm not taking Corvus. Hyperion's the better champion than Night Thrasher, but I'm wondering if Night Thrasher might actually give me more for the purposes of clearing an act. Probably not for these cases. I think I'm supposed to take Hype. That's an interesting one. Okay, and then this is going to be the big one. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Hey, LB. Okay, so this account has a lot of strong skill and science champions. I think I actually want to take Dracula here. Like, I know Lizard is probably the obvious strongest one, right? Um, but I have him on my main account. I have Chilth and other and Shang-Chi already. So like Mr. Knight is good. I think I'm gonna take Dracula and see what he can do on this account. That feels like a fun choice. All right, we got 176 free crystals. I should probably level Dracula before we head in, and then we can call it. I have no small ISO, so we might as well just use one of these. Nice, LP. I'm glad you're enjoying him. Okay, that's gonna come in handy. Cool. The scroll is not working properly on my iPad lately. Like, okay, this one is going, but, like, this is not scrolling at all. It's weird. Okay, I could take him up further, but let's move on for now. Also, I am close to both the glory and the trophy token cap, and I have my Coliseum rewards from the Alliance Coliseum unclaimed in my stash. So that is a large part of why I am pushing to Valiant here, because I am tired of picking the Thronebreaker options on this account, or Paragon, or whatever the second one is. And I want SirRiffin to get the good stuff. Oh, I know, Cat. I know. I've got a day and change. Okay, so first things first, let's look at the bosses. I've got Bleed Moon champions. I can take that. Luke can do that if nobody else. Poison vulnerability. This would be good with gore. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to use gore for Red Skull. I don't see anything that would cause him problems. Okay, what path do we want to take? That one looks pretty simple. Sauron, Hulk. Elsa, Namor. And then Hitmonkey? Yeah, we can do that for sure. Okay. Okay, we're gaining prowess. Shang-Chi and Toad are gonna go nuts. Sentinel's gonna do okay. Is there anyone else I want to prioritize here? Guardian does well with prowess. Let's do that. Okay. Hey, Sans, how's it going? Welcome, Dot. All right. Oh, right. They get the prowess. I forget how these early ones worked. Okay, that's something. See you in a little bit, Omega. Ouch. Ooh. Didn't expect to get hit there. That's fine. Hey, Arctic. Okay. One thing I need to pull up in the background real quick. I need to double check something before I get myself in trouble. Okay. Banquet's been going alright so far. Nothing exceptional, really. But I've been doing okay. Some good stuff. Whoops. That's a tough one, Dot. Literally right now, I think it would be Carl just because I'll have just gotten him when that comes up, right? That is a tough one. Any of the four is just getting permanently banned, which is a large part of why. It's a tough one. Well, that wasn't very nice. Oops, forgot the D-gem was still on me. In which case I should have gone for the special 3. Now we'll probably just kill too quick. Assuming I don't die. One hit. Alright. An event's about a first world problem. Good chunk of the load-bearing whales in my alliance pulled Punisher. 10 or so. I know one of the whales in your alliance, and he has already been called foul names by basically everybody at the company, so yes, you may absolutely event. Yep, Kushala would be the 4th. Pretty proud of my mystics, not gonna lie. How's the sound, by the way? I haven't adjusted the levels in a while. I'm curious. That would have been nice if that crit. I know, Clubs. I know. Completely freaking ridiculous. No, that's good to know, Nartic. If anything, what I'm worried about, you would pick up on. Incorrect. I have not done a tech yet. We can do Guardian. It's cool that I still have Sentinel Special 3 ready, but we don't have to do it. Dang it. That's on me. I was a little cocky there. I was hoping I'd be able to parry it. Oof. Never sidestep anymore. Rookie mistake, that one. Cool. It is heavy attack specifically. I've not been using heavy attacks enough. That's fine. I like Toad a lot. I don't think he needs much of an update to be quite good. It's gonna be fun. Whoops. That works. I'm sorry, work. I guess, yeah, you were probably away when the 7-star Guardian was given out to almost literally everyone. Okay. Swap in Gore. How many SSX folks have pulled Punisher? I think we're at 3 at the moment. Um, no, wait. Yes. Yes. 3 at the moment. I imagine there will be more come Tuesday, but for now, I think just 3. That was my fault. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. This fight is so safe. We really don't need to worry. Red Skull is so annoying to bait. Didn't even realize we didn't have the Undermine because of his frickin' tap dancing over there. Alright. Hey, Dilly, how's it going? Yeah, Guardian's fun. Maybe Cat, but it honestly might not be that much higher. Because a lot of us are saving our spending. Thus far, people with unit stashes aren't that far off in terms of footing. Alright, 1 down. 17 to go. I'm not top 3. Okay. I should probably be prioritizing the unit paths, shouldn't I? Okay, bosses. Shang-Chi's fine for that. Yeah. Clean slate's annoying, but still pretty good. I remember this one. I don't know that I have someone great for that. Yeah, it doesn't seem super fun either. Okay, even if it might be slow, I think we're doing Shang-Chi here. Cool. Alright, unit paths. These old nodes are written so poorly. For who to inflict a who on, or a what on who? Like, it's just... Like, you can guess what it does, but it's just not clear. Okay, punish heavy, hit into block. We can do that. We probably want miss and evade counters if we have it. Otherwise, generally fine. It's just annoying specials into block, so kill Punisher with fire. Yeah? Yeah. Jeez. I'm also a little bit less happy to see Dilly now work. Oh, congrats, man. That's insane. Okay, we definitely want to bring Gallon for the harder fights for that immunity. And then I think Toad for Nick. Is Danny's anti-healing thing in her SIG? No, it is not. But the passive is. Okay, so that's not worth it. Alright, let's bring Toad for Nick, just in case. I don't love the idea of throwing that into his block, but it's something. Do I have anybody that really hits into block? No, right? No, Danny could. I could bring her for that. I guess I have a Vox for that Black Panther Civil Warrior. I do need to remember that. But yeah, I have like nobody whose purpose is hitting into block. I definitely need to remember I have that maker. That's recent. Okay, cool. Let's just go for it. Oh, you were totally right, Kat. Thank you. I don't know how I blanked on that. Okay, I'm gonna drop Shang-Chi for Moondragons, and then I'm just planning on bringing her in towards the end. Just content, easy, yeah. Because real quick, if I double check, I think it's 2 rank 3s that you need. Yeah, 2 7-star rank 3s, and I have Chielth and Gore. And like, I have the stuff to do another, right? 2 more, actually. But the main thing is beating Sarastes. The She-Hulk is a sneaky devil. Hey, Venom, how's it going, man? It has been a bit. I am so annoyed for your benefit there, Cat. Also, I misread that was easy who said Moondragon. My apologies, but welcome. Okay, this is gonna power burn, then let's bring the guy who heals on power burn for now. You know, this just might be worth it. Yeah, that's fine. Hit me. Okay, that's fun. We'll use more core. Yeah, thank you for the reminder, Easy. The annoying thing is that the only thing that really gives great XP is Act 4. But better to use this than to not. You know what? Actually, how much is this? Is this... Yeah, they cost units. I'm not doing that. Alright, 40% it is. I'm gonna do that again. That was fun. Oh, it's hitting into his block. Okay, hold on. I misunderstood this. All chapter 4s do? Well, I'm not doing a chapter 4 in the next the next couple days, am I? Oh. Oh, the solo crystals? I probably do. Okay, Warlock is annoying enough. Let's use Gallon here. Okay, Beta Heavy. Hey, buddy, back up. Thank you. Oh wait, I should be hitting his block all the time. Okay, that's fine. Whoop, that was my bad. Alright, back off, buddy. I'm trying to hit your block. Doesn't it stack? Whatever. Happy to remind you, work. Alright, I'll take 6. I actually think Necropolis is pretty fun work, but I understand not leaping for it. I understand, Mark. It'll come along. Hey, Leroy. Welcome, Harry. Got a good gang together tonight. Alright, I'll use Moondragon here. I know he's going to heal stuff back up, but this seems fun. Back up, buddy. That's my fault. Okay. It's kind of annoying, though, that... it's only hit damage into block that's boosted and not the energy blasts themselves. It's kind of a bummer. That's okay, I think Heather's got it. Oh, I don't know that I'd agree with that, Harry. This particular account right here walked into Banquet with 700 units and has gotten some pretty tasty stuff so far. Moondragon is very good. I think she's criminally underrated. Deep Wounds or Inequity? I would do Inequity first. Deep Wounds is very good, but Inequity is, in my opinion, more powerful on a wider number of champions. Jen. Whoops. That's not good. Alright. Yep, Shang-Chi was the right choice. Yeah, you get credit work for sure. Assuming that was an Okoye typo, no, she doesn't need deep wounds. Okoye is plenty cracked without it. Alright, this is coming along. Hmm. Okay. That's simple enough. Use a tech. Yeah, I think we can just use a tech against Sinister. Alright, what's the unit path look like? Need precision to travel? Okay, who do I have that can hold on to precisions the whole fight? Shang-Chi, obviously. And then we just need a bunch of buffs in general. He has precision buffs. That'll work. Okay, let's do this. I don't know that Gallon's really going to feel great here, though. Let's swap him out for... Yeah, let's do Superior Iron Man. Hey, Nartic. Yes. Definitely can believe they limit the XP trade into only Valiants, or I would be significantly further along. I don't know how much sense it makes to do that, honestly. I've been thinking about it. I would not I would not run Deep Wounds just for Deadpool. That doesn't sound worth it to me. Yeah, no, that's actually a good shout, Venom. Howard might be better. Mainly just given that I guess they're both rank 1. I don't think I've leveled Maker. But he definitely would work. Really missing Vox's dupe here. But this will kill. Yeah, I don't even think it does benefit him, Globs. But even if it did, Deadpool X-Force is so cracked that I wouldn't run it for him anyway. I know there are tips, Ego. It's been so long since I fought him that I honestly do not remember. My recommendation for you there, if you want my take on it, would be to go watch my streams of me doing it. I know I talk about it. Nope. That's gonna sting. Thankfully, poison immune. I wasn't planning to do this whole path with Fox, but the extra ability accuracy on the buffs is actually coming pretty in handy. Note that as I am dexing and refreshing the buffs from the node due to max stacks because they have max stacks of 1, that's counting as them ending for Vox's abilities, and I'm getting corrupted copies of them. Should have thrown a special one there to keep my degens, but that was good. Yeah, I'm not pushing work to try Ares until he feels a little more comfortable with his roster. Assuming he gets there. Not pushing that part either. Vox has some really silly abilities. Would have been nice there too. Might have been able to make it to the special too, but I wasn't. Wasn't betting on it. Alright, this will be fine. Don't need to convert back. That's totally fair, Eddie. If I didn't have this alt account to distract myself with, maybe I'd finally be working on the, what you call them? The CCP challenges. Nice work, that's cool. I love seeing Overseer shine. Yeah, I think going for the special 3 is definitely the right move in this particular fight, because the armor breaks aren't guaranteed to stick. I mean, it'll work for the single hit, so I can try and finish with it, but... Whoop! That hurts. Alright, got the refresh. At least we can heal. Vox is very good, though. Does a lot of really powerful things. And there goes my Fury duration. It's a big theory, but I really feel like it should be longer, given the fact that you come out of the special 3 basically always with the opponent immediately throwing a special. I don't think I've done this yet, but I definitely think that there's room for... Oh, we didn't even get it for the one hit because it was the overpower one. I should have seen that coming. That one takes precedence. But I think there's room for special 3 abilities that are paused until that character lands another hit. That feels like it would be relatively fair. There we go. I still don't even like Overseer, but man, he's versatile. That's fair. Who would I pick from the CCB selectors? Well, I have one copy of Massacre, so at this point I would probably just take one copy of Spark and one copy of Miguel, and plan on awakening them later. Yeah, Sentinel would also be very good. Very, very good. Yeah, Maker's not even leveled. Let's do Sentinel. That's what he's for. Get that robot in there. Fair, Elijah. I guess I haven't tried this meta yet. Or maybe I have? I can't even remember. I will again. I got 2 weeks of break, but not yet. And here comes return policy, because nullifies and armor breaks have the dumbest relationship of all time. Boop, 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 boop. There it goes again. Hey, no touchy. That's fine. Might as well just wait until it changes again. We'll see. I do want the emote. Yeah, I get the special too sometimes, but not every time. I'm not too proud about it. Okay. Owen's fine. Purgatory would crush that. Basically, any science champion would be fine there. Could use Sasquatch there, but meh. Okay, we'll be fine. I'll pick between Maw and Corvus later. What do you do? Lots of prowesses. Prowess puncture, that's rude. And then we have the newly updated, because these benefit from the change to the EQ nodes. Cool, cool. So science, 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 science. Luke, Void, and company. Hmm. Yeah, like Punk and Titania does get a bit from this. I also find her boring in this kind of quest. We can try Miles out a bit. Do I have a spare relic for him? Not really. I'm gonna hold on to that. Yeah, Sentinel is very, very good. The update wasn't that transformative, but it was plenty. Maybe at some point Airy, but like this alt is pretty old. But the original purpose of it was to play with characters that I might not on the main, and Onslaught is just like he's one of the 3 most popular rank 4s in the entire game. He's literally the line down the center of the beaten path, and so I just find him boring, personally. I'll use him enough, and I'll enjoy it enough on the main, but not here. I mean, if you go by the movies, easy. That Spider-Man doesn't interact at all with Punk. Punk had plenty of other synergies. Listen, Klops, I'm doing what I can here. Nice. 300k. Nice, Harry. Those are both good. There's also, bluntly, the fact that Onslaught is a little bit overtuned, and if I really need him on this account, he's probably fine. I don't mean shade by it work. Like, I haven't ranked up Kate on this account either. And I wouldn't need to rank her all the way up for her to do something if I needed her to. Still very proud of Kate's design, but, you know. When things are overtuned, they're less interesting. Yeah, the free weekly crystals on the web store just throw masteries at you. If you're not doing at least something to pick them up, then that's on you. Okay, lucky early petrify, thank you. Okay. Hey, Jim. Yeah, I am doing pretty well. Had a good day. Um, we made homemade pizza. We watched the most recent Knives Out movie, and I'm here. Good times. Oh, you're not even close to Alone in Arctic. Yeah, there's no shame necessary. I've just I've gotten a lot of Kate playtime in, and I would love to play her again at a relevant rarity, but I would also hope that by the time that happens, her cold snap's been calmed down just a wee bit. Oh, absolutely, Leroy. I mean, I've said this before. The simplest change for Kate would just be to tune down her cold snaps tuning a little bit, but what I would prefer would be to drop her critical damage rating and try that first. Maybe even like very low. So that way if you want real damage out of it, you have to go to the fragility first and keep that up because that was more the original intent anyway. And then there would be more of a trade-off between her damage and her utility. The other thing that if we had had the type ready, I would have done is that as cool and thematic as true accuracy is for her, um, her specials probably should have had pursuit instead. She doesn't really need to be hitting tech champions as hard as she is. I don't really have any other regrets. I'm very proud of her design in a lot of ways. No, it's okay. Oh, I know. I've probably pulled 6 or 7 max saves out of this current Titan so far. Oh, that reminds me. I have 5 codes for Superior Banquet Crystals. I was going to give a couple away. All right. Let me type out a message here real quick. For 2 of them, oh, I actually did mean to post the plan before I got on Chrome. Thanks for shaming me. I can do that in a minute. It's probably okay. Alright, let me go ahead and pin that. Okay, reading through this again. Yeah, all of these fights are fine. I'm just gonna send them. Thank you for the reminder, Crom. All right. I really freaking hate guillotine. We're probably just gonna do Void again because he's the most cracked for these. Oh, I've said that one a bunch. I'm sorry. I'm not granting that. You get no points for 1776. Also, the 44 isn't correct. Yeah, 76 is way too easy. If you can tell me what the 44 actually is, I'll give one out there. Said this one too, but all right. Harry gets the first one. Harry, we talked on Discord. Nah, that's not one of them. Double P. That's not an Easter egg, Rajat. Okay. Then if you can't, do you have Discord, Harry? 'Cause that would be. I'm not just gonna type it into the chat because then I hope nobody here would steal a code not meant for them. But let's not let's not roll that particular die, shall we? If you do have Discord, you can add me at D_L_L. Okay, I will add you as well. Okay, I think that went through. There we go. All right, that should work, Harry. We don't really need to swap anyone out. Just to be super, super triple safe, I will. You're welcome, man. Nah, it's not that kind of Easter egg, Rajat. Like, there are actual references in there. And there are Easter eggs in Fight as well that I'm also talking. Yeah, let's try Spidey first. Okay, hold on. I have to check this, Clubs, because no, but or I'll read into it, or I'll check it in a second. That's not one. There's a possibility that it's like referencing the same thing, so I'd be tempted. I'll look in a minute. Alright, let's get that webbing back up. Oh, right. The fatigues on us are really, really harsh in the vibe here. I should have let some of them fall off. That's okay. I was like, why are we doing no damage? He just flat out heavy counter him, huh? This guy's annoying. Alright. Yeah, I was expecting that to go a little bit faster, easy. Oh well. Okay. Time to go look at Patriot's Special 1 description because I haven't thought about it in a while. Oh, no, that's not one. Good shot, though. Okay, so we want heroes. We want heroes and we want to intercept them. That's basically the whole thing. Okay. I remember this path. Mostly science, a little bit of mystic. Cool, cool. Yeah, that wasp sounds annoying. I can probably do that. We can use Toad there. Okay. For intercepts, I think we want to do this. Ooh, definitely Dracula. Are you just making things up, Rajat? Come on, man. Don't do that. I think Punk will be fine for Yondu. I'm not too worried there. Go ahead and bring him. Ah, okay. Oh, no points for that one either, Elijah. You should have that one quickly. If you are American, anyway, which is the vibe I've been getting. I shouldn't assume. Hey, Omega. Not bad, Miles. Not bad. No, Leroy, but nice try. Maybe I'm more of a nerd than I imagined, but I'm not going to spoil it yet, but I really hope that somebody else is picking up the 87 one. Oh, you jerk. This guy. Are you serious, buddy? No. Absolutely not. That's the thing, Omega. They're not really Marvel questions, which is a bit of a hint. Oh, right. Dracula doesn't get the petrify. That's fine. There we go. That's how this is supposed to work. And there he goes on his nonsense again. I should be slowing my combos, but this guy's annoying me. There we go. Thank you, work. Thank you. So 1776 was when the Declaration of Independence was signed, but the Constitutional Convention was in 1787. That is not one of the ones that I'm giving a code for, because it would have been one of the first 5 questions on your American history tests. But thank you, work, for making me feel a little bit less crazy. That's funny, Cashew. How's it going, man? Thanks, Jaden. I feel you. I mean, yeah, they're all very strong. Nico's probably the most current one, just because buff immunity is nuts, but that also means that she's very vulnerable to bans, both in War and Battlegrounds. Pavita's a bit harder to use. I don't know, that's probably not true. Carl's probably the hardest to use of them. They all have their quirks. Yeah, I mean, you can argue for any of them. Which ones are you enjoying the most? Huh, that's interesting, Kevin. That's incredibly fair, Omega. This is... There's a reason that I'm only putting a couple of the codes here, because I understand that this is very US-centric. Nice, Cashew. That's cool. My wife and I went to the Pentatonics Christmas show downtown. That would have been... Yeah, that was last night. Jerk. Hey, Agony, I'm doing well. How about you? Bleed immune isn't too much of a problem for Dracula. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying it. We got Maw on the wings if we need it. dang it. Okay, I'm still gonna throw this because reapplying the degen doesn't do anything because it's still base attack. Never mind. Gotcha. That was tough. There we go. Thank you so much for the super chat, Agony. I appreciate that. I'm also waiting for Blue Marvel. I am not, Cat. I think this is the 5th out of 18 quests. I enjoyed it, Leroy. Yeah, it was fun. They're a good group. The arrangements are fun. They had a lot of fun with it. They have really good stage presence. Yeah. I have one reservation that sounds super petty and mean, so I'm not going to say it unless y'all really want to hear it. But I generally enjoy their shows. Take care, work. Scroll back 6 minutes. Rude. Yeah, no, I hear that, Jaden. How much consideration is given for boosting synergies and balancing a champ? I mean, we do try and take into account synergies and what they can do. Boosts a little bit less so, but it's less that we look at boosts and more that we're careful about like how many damage levers characters have. Because if somebody scales really well with boosts, then they probably scale really well with any source of attack. And that's the kind of thing that we have to look for. Nah, sorry, Snoops. I'm looking for fruit hanging a little bit above that, but I appreciate you taking a shot at it. No, I don't think I referenced 43 or 83 anywhere in his kit. Jerk. This freaking guy. Oh, no, no, no. That's not one of them, Elijah, but that's a clever reach. I will say, when you're looking at the info page, don't just look at the abilities text. Yeah, we do bring into account power backs. A little bit less so since they were brought down, but like they still come up. You got to keep in mind if they break things wide open. Power to cower is a little bit annoying here, but it's okay. This should be good. Yep, there it is. That is a good reach, Snoops. Unfortunately, the main issue with that theory, although I like that you're going for it, is that it was 10 and 3 before his rebalance, so it would be difficult for that to be the original intent. All right, Kevin got the second one. I think I may have even said this before. Kevin, do you know what it's from? And be honest, did I say this before? You'll still get points for bringing it back because nobody else has gotten it thus far. I'm also aware that you may have just Googled it. I thought so, Klops. But I also believe Kevin. Now I'm in the James Baldwin rabbit hole. I will take that. So for those of you who are not currently on Google, the quote is from something James Baldwin says in The Fire Next Time, which is a relatively short essay that he wrote to his own son. That was the idea for it. And it was like, you're going to grow up in this world and it's going to be hostile to you. And this is how you need to prepare yourself for it. And these are the people that you're going to run into. And there was one line in particular where he was talking about the kinds of people who will talk about the way things should be, but won't do anything to advance them. Because to act is to be committed, and to be committed is to be in danger. Really nice part of the essay. And so I felt like it was a good fit for his signature ability. So, yep. His nephew. That's right. Thank you. Because James Baldwin was famously gay, and that was a part of it. But yes, nephew. Yeah, it's worth a read, especially if you're American. All right. Do I have you on Discord? Can't remember. Thanks, Clubs. Appreciate you. I don't think I do. Okay. If you add me at D_L_L, I will send you your code. Yeah. Okay, that will be. Also, the final bit from that essay, and the namesake for the title is an old. I think it's a spiritual, um, but it's obviously biblical, and it's God gave Noah the rainbow sign. No more water, the fire next time. And I hate that he wrote that decades ago, and it still feels so topical. But I will leave things there. Thank you so much, Leroy. I appreciate you as well. Hope you all enjoy the members' videos, and there'll be at least one more sometime in the next 2 weeks. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I didn't even realize that was 3 different people. Holy heck. Thank you so much, Omega. Y'all are awesome. It is raining memberships. That's awesome, everybody. Okay. One more look here. Okay, there is a units path. It looks like it has a lot of auto blocks, so I'm not sure I'm going to bother with it. 15 is so many. Y'all are making my night. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure I accepted your friend request. You may have to then text me something to kick it. Oh, there you are. Okay, it disappeared. Um, where was... There's the code. Alright, enjoy. Hope you all get good pulls out of those. Okay, special 2. Attacker needs to perform a well-timed block. How easy is that on these? Pretty easy. It is a lot of auto block though, which I do have Vox. That seems okay. It's worth it for the extra units. Okay. Yes, sir, Leroy. That's the one that that Harry got earlier. Oh, that was an answer to Snoop's. Thank you. Okay, I'll unpin that for now. So I have 3 more codes. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're probably... I'm probably going to give them out during the charity live stream because I want to put butts in seats for that one. But yeah, we will come back to that later. Let's do Vox again. I think I'm going to do Dracula again. That feels like a good one for this. Yeah, and then maybe Moondragon. Nice, Omega. It would be kind of funny, Leroy. Yeah, and originally Patriots, the duration on his physical vulnerability was 13 seconds for 13 original colonies, but that got tuned up because stuff happens. Whoop. Okay, that works pretty well. Freaking hate Heimdall. So hard to bait specials through his stupid AI bias. Should have left the comment pin for newcomers. Oh, that would have been mean. There are more Easter eggs, but trying to not put all the eggs in one basket. I think he has gotten additional punchlines since he was first released Omega, but not in quite a while. Thanks, Snoops. We certainly try to make it such. Ouch! This frickin' guy. Come here, buddy. And get wrecked. Woof, clubs. Woof. Alright, she at least can't parry us here, or I wouldn't be trying this. Whoa! I thought I still had a medium left. I don't understand that. I swear I haven't been doing full 5-hit combos, and he's been ending them sooner than I felt like he should have, but I was probably messing something up somewhere. Okay. Thanks, noobs. Was Dracula semi-countering auto-block intentional? Not really, honestly. Like, I'm pretty sure his dev was aware of it before release, but it wasn't the inspiration of the ability. Hey, Darkness, almost missed you there. Hope you're doing well as well. Oh, just ran out. Might have killed otherwise. Nice. Alright, I'll try it again. We don't get it, we don't get it. Excuse me. Whoops, don't do that. Whoop! Nah. I manipulated the AI too much and paid for it. That's fine. I don't need to revive here, but I want to. There. Well, got that. Okay, I'm gonna swap him out for probably, yeah, Sunspot. Oh, I was gonna swap him out for Toad. That's okay. I've used Toad enough today. Okay, I need to remind myself how this works in brief. Okay, I think I remember this. It's been a while, but go for it. Ouch. What the heck? Okay, this is not going well. Whew. Yeah, I should have used toast. What the? Okay, that's the first time that the root bug, which I did know about, has actually hurt me. I'm glad that they're working on a fix to that, because that is tilting. Yeah, there it is again. Might as well use this again. Keep it paused. Hey, this. Dang it. Yeah, it was my fault. I was getting desperate in the corner. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Rude. Oh, my fault. She's not that bad. And yeah, I ran into that earlier myself. What the heck just happened? There we go. Finally. I haven't done this fight in way too long. Oops. Alright, well. We'll pick that one up. I forgot that this one is the one that you actually have to chip away at the armor. Yeah, sorry, Duke, but every communication before the banquet was as clear as possible on that. It was bolded and underlined and color-coded in a few places. I am sorry for your friend, or for your alliance mate. Both, whatever. But, yeah. That is the way that works. Well, that's unfortunate. Being pushed to special 3, I think, means I can't actually break this trap. Alright, that should do it. There we go. Yeah, no, I feel for it. Like, it's not the kind of design that we want to do, right? The reason it is that way, for those who don't know, is because if we didn't have the blackout period, then certain actors would, um, bring their alt accounts or friends who don't care about these things, or they would just flat out pay people to grind units and then come into their accounts, drop off a bunch of points, and then leave, right? And that would be, by most measures, cheating. But best way to stop cheating like that is to make it so it just doesn't work, which unfortunately hurts people like your alliance mate. Apologies. Well, that is weird about the browser. Yeah, they will still have gotten Solo and Realm. That part is nice. It definitely does suck for the Alliance contribution. Alright, we can open a couple of these. It's basically just ISO, but that's nice for us. I just got Yelena from a Gala Crystal earlier, so that's a nice dupe there if we decide to use her. Don't think there's anything else important here. I mean, this is nice, don't get me wrong. Okay, I don't think I need anybody else right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold, but yeah, we got some options. Alright, 1 chapter down. 2 to go for Valiant. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah. Cannot wait till Tuesday. But at least I have this to occupy me until, because let me show y'all. Yeah. This is the issue right here. 1 day, 11 hours. But the difference between 4,500 shards here and 3,000 when I'm multiplying by 6, not to mention this, that's pretty huge. So, see y'all soon. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you so much to Omega Clubs and to Leroy for all of the gift memberships. Really, really cool. And congrats to Harry and Kevin on the codes. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the other 3 before the end of the sale.